Have you ever found yourself in this situation? Well, if you did, then you're not alone, as most likely a kid you probably have tried to activate the Aether portal, which tons of many other different YouTubers have managed to successfully do, unlike you who stared at the portal frustrated and maybe even quit the world or the game after that. However, people who successfully managed to activate the portal also managed to enter a dimension that not only became so memorable and staple for the Minecraft community and Minecraft in general, but also which managed to affect the overall future of the entire game. This is a story of how the Aether mod became so successful and memorable in the Minecraft community. The Aether mod has a pretty interesting story, starting all the way back on March 6, 2011, when on the Minecraft forum, Brendan aka King B-Dogs announced his brand new mod that he and his team has been working on, the Aether. In fact, it wasn't quite his idea. Before this announcement, there have been many forum threads speculating about how the opposite to the Nether dimension would have looked like in Minecraft, and so Brendan got his inspiration from these threads and he eventually got his hands on developing this revolutionary mod, and the community was excited. After this announcement, throughout the year 2011, Brandon was giving the community regular updates about his new developments regarding the Aether, and it eventually took them half a year to program this entire dimension into Minecraft, from the very first announcements to the initial release. And the mod itself was released on July 23rd, 2011, and what a day that was.
What's this stuff? Fine, wow, that rare. What, that's standing cloud? This thing.
With no doubt, the Aether mod turned out to be an instant success. What used to be just a speculation from multiple users now managed to be a valuable Minecraft mod. I mean, just look at this tutorial on how to activate the Aether portal, which in fact was posted 3 days after the release of the Aether. Now it has over 30 million views, and I think just by the amount of comments written by people stating how they have tried to activate the portal when they were kids and ended up disappointed makes it pretty clear why this mod became so memorable for many players in the Minecraft community. But why? Or more importantly, how exactly did the Aether mod manage to not only become so important in the Minecraft community, but also to be one of the most popular and memorable mods in Minecraft history? To understand that, we need to know a little bit more about Minecraft mods in general. You see, back in the years 2010 to 2011, people weren't using the mod loaders with which we are familiar today. Forge, in fact, only appeared by the end of 2011, a few months after the creation of the Aether. And what did the players use instead, you might ask? Risugami's mod loader. Now, so that you understand the context, Forge was created as a replacement for Risugami's mod loader, which everyone used by that time, as it had many downsides back then, such as lack of proper API to combine mods with each other, a little complicated installation, and most importantly, there weren't many mods that added as many features as the Aether did because of the limitations of this mod loader back then. So it was quite rare to see a mod that added so many features into Minecraft. With that said, I think it's no surprise why the Aether mod saw instant success, because if you think about it, back when the Aether mod was firstly created, the end dimension didn't even exist at all. So not only could the players experience a Minecraft mod that they've never experienced before, but they also could have a good vision at how a new dimension could have looked like in the game. Also, considering how empty Minecraft beta was back in 2011, I think this all attention was very well deserved. Also, pretty funny going back to this one tutorial video that turned out to be a complete disappointment for at least a couple million people who have watched it. But also this is how this mod and its portal in particular became so memorable in the first place. And even for me, looking back at the very first versions of this mod, you can clearly see the amount of effort simply put into this mod. And so throughout 2011 and 2012, Brennan was releasing consistent updates regarding the Aether, adding even more things in an already big mod, such as new structures, bosses, weapons, tools, ores, items, and so literally so much more. Seeing the massive success of his mod, Brennan decided to do something that everyone wasn't expecting from him. He subscribed to my channel. Dude, what the f? This isn't the part of the script. Yeah, I know, but you see, only about 2% of people watching me usually subscribe to my channel, so it will be cool if you as well could... Sorry about that. So in 2013, on June 9th, almost 2 years later after the first part, Brandon released the Aether 2, the successor of the original mod. But what makes this mod even better is that it's a complete remake of the original mod. And it was also developed from ground up for Forge mod loader, which most of the people were using by that time. And also, this mod has a different portal for some reason. But even though the second part didn't receive as much attention as the first part did, it still gained some player base and managed to be somewhat successful at some point, and as of today, both mods managed to make almost 50 million downloads on both CurseForge and Modreef. And what makes this number even more relevant is that this mod managed to get so much attention that Brandon, aka King BDogs, the creator of the mod itself, managed to get a job at Mojang 5 years ago in 2020, yes, 2020 was 5 years ago, as a game designer, and he also made the Strider, Warden, and Deep Dark Biomes, which were both pretty well received by the community. And as of today, his career at Mojang is looking pretty successful, even though I assume he isn't interested in the Aether anymore. The mod itself is still being updated up until this day, and it still manages to make some money nowadays, and the Aether team, which started at only 3 people, has grown exponentially throughout the years. In conclusion, I can say the Aether is briefly explained a masterpiece, especially given at what time this mod was made. What was once a simple speculation from multiple users on forums turned into an amazing idea and implementation into a sandbox game with not that much content back then. This mod not only showed how cool it would have looked like if Minecraft would have another dimension, but it also became so memorable because of this idea and this one portal, which turned out to be a disappointment for millions of people. Its success not only managed to make this mod one of the most famous and memorable Minecraft mods of all time, but also make its creator itself help gain attention and successfully get a job at Mojang. This is how a simple but equally amazing idea turned into a massive success and revolutionized Minecraft as a whole. Subscribe.